Hey my lovies, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing amazing and your girl is here with another video. Now, if you haven't watched the episode of Sistas, episode 12, Daydreaming, you guys need to go ahead and watch it. So I'm not gonna do the review on this video, I'm gonna do the review separate, but I had to talk about Bayo and Sabrina's situation first. Now, before I go any further in the video, you guys know what to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on your post notification bell so that you can be notified each time I post a video. Like, share, comment. So let's get right into the video. Now, first of all, there is this saying, like, if you don't know, 90% of the time when these men give you things, there's something attached to it. Now, Sabrina is learning this lesson the hard way. Bayo gave Sabrina the money to help Maurice with his bail, right? I think it was $1 million or something like that. I mean, it's a lot of money. And I even said it. That's a lot of money to give. But he knows that he's probably going to get back the money. But how is it that Bayo is going to come and tell her a couple weeks later that, oh, the $1 million that I gave you in my country, if I give somebody $1 million or that much money to them or their family, that means that's a down payment for you and you're gonna have to be my wife. Well, one of his wives. Guys, the way I laughed. Listen, Bayo. First of all, Sabrina is not gonna marry you. I'm sure she'd rather borrow the money to get the money back from somebody to give you back than to be one of your wives. Because Sabrina is definitely not the girl to be one of anybody's wives. Guys, I laughed so hard. Because how is it that you're going to act as if you're doing an act of service? You're helping out a friend and you're going to loan her the $1 million to help another friend, and then now you're going to take it back and be talking about, oh, it was a down payment for my services and you need to marry me. Now, Bayo is on his ache and shit because he wants to have about 7 or 8 wives, talking about Sabrina should be one of his wives. I mean, come on. First of all, that should have been stipulated in the first time that you're offering to help. Once you said that you were okay with offering to help, you should have let Sabrina know that, listen, in our culture, me giving you this amount of money, it doesn't come without strings. There are attachments to this $1 million. There are consequences for this $1 million. And at the end of the day, it's either you're going to pay me back my $1 million or you're going to have to deal with those consequences. Like, why did Bayo leave out all those things? From the get-go, I said all those persons who are rooting for her and Bayo to get together, I think she needs to slow down and be by herself. And that is the case because he was just too perfect. He came in, he wanted to take her on dates. Well, apart from the thing, you guys remember when he was staring at Danny and it was kind of like awkward between them because he was like staring at Danny and he was like all mesmerized by her, saying that, oh, she looks like the girls that are in my country. That's the only reason why I was like. But what if he was actually looking at Danny at that time to actually consider her to be one of his wives as well? Can you imagine Danny being wife number 6 or number 7? That would never happen, like ever. Like, I can't wait for Sabrina to tell Danny this news because she is going to laugh. Like, I mean, come on. I'm not saying anything is wrong with the culture. It's their culture and everybody is entitled to enjoy their culture and do whatever they love. I mean, kudos to all who's up for it. But we're talking about the show, we're talking about the characters. Sabrina is not the type of person who wants to be wife number anything apart from number 1. I don't see her as the type of person who's going to be in a relationship with a partner that has more than one person. Even though it's his culture, I don't think it's something that she's going to openly accept. And I think Bayo should have been straightforward to let her know that, listen, I have a wife before you, or I have 2 wives already, when even took her out on a date. That's something that you disclose to persons like on the first date. I don't think that's information that you want to keep for when I help you out of a situation. You're going to just spring that on me to say, oh, you need to marry me or you need to sleep with me because I gave you $1 million. I mean, come on, Bayo. Do better. But I told you guys, Sabrina is either going to end up with Calvin or she needs to stay alone because this Bayo situation, it was just too perfect. I know I have trust issues, and I admit it. I have trust issues because I've been through some pain in my life, and I read a lot of stories, so I have trust issues. So when these persons come up and they are just so perfect, you definitely have to side eye them because oh, I knew it was too good to be true. But I want you guys to tell me in the comments. Tell me in the comments, what do you think Sabrina's reaction is going to be? She definitely said that I'm not going to marry you. So tell me in the comments what you think of the whole situation. Tell me what you think her reaction is going to be, and I want to know what you think Danny's reaction is going to be, because now that I'm looking at it, he was definitely looking at Danny to consider her as one of his wives, based on the fact that he's saying that, oh, she looks like the persons that are from my country. He was definitely considered getting a 2-for-1 deal with the friends and asking Danny to be one of his wives. Well, no doubt I'm actually thinking about that now, but we know Sabrina is not going to accept that. Alright, my lovies, this was not a long video. Just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of my thoughts of the whole Bayo situation. Don't forget to tell me in the comments what are your thoughts. I'll see you guys next time.